Hey everyone, Zero Jada here with the XBLA Fans channel. I'm here to give a quick taste of the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. Like the name says, it is a collection of games published by SNK, both arcade and console editions for the ones that actually had it. A lot of these I don't really know because a lot of them came out around 1988, 87, 89, and 90, right around the time I was born, and were kind of out of arcades by the time I hit arcades. I, however, do specifically know two of them. But I will point them out, and since it's like a good collection, I think about 25 of them. I'm not going to play all of them. I'm going to have a show some examples of them, because most of them are like shmups or side-scrolling or vertical-scrolling games or something like that. There is one stick out that is a actual RPG, which I thought was really neat. But first off, I want to show off the arcade, which is essentially the curated selection of games. The museum is something I really always enjoy and stuff like this. It has like a timeline here. It has a soundtrack here. This is what I really like. I really like when they include like concept art and stuff like this. Like not as a reward, it's just like, hey, this is there. But they have like the cabinets and stuff like that. You could actually see and play, and like in the old arcades, you could actually like some of them you could actually rotate the screens. You could actually like change what games are being played and stuff like that. So it's a really cool thing to get into if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But let's actually go ahead and check out the games, and I'll go through them first, and then I'll point out when I'll be showing off. Let's go all the way back here. I've played most of these. I'm not good at most of these, but Alpha Mission, that's a shmup. If you wait here for a little while, it'll actually kind of show what you're getting into. Athena, which is a I don't remember that one. It's sort of more of a side-scrolling action game. Baseball Stars. Beastbusters, this is one of them, the ones I'm going to actually be showing off, because it's almost a light gun game kind of thing, and it actually controls very well on the controller. Bermuda Triangle is a shmup. I really enjoyed playing this one. Chopper is another shmup. A lot of these vertical scrolling shmups are very much the same, have a lot of like things that are in common, like energy, like how you gather energy and all that kind of stuff like that. Crystalis is a RPG, actually, which is really cool. I did fail to mention at the bottom right, you can actually switch the region. And sometimes stuff that is, in like Japan, this was called Godslayer. Fantasy, Guerrilla War. This sounds familiar, but I think I am more familiar with the arcade release, the console release, which came out in 1988. Ikari Warriors 2, Victory Road, Ikari 3, The Rescue. Iron Tank is one that I am familiar with. It might be a game that's similar to it, but playing this did bring back some memories, so I do think I play that. Munch Mobile is a weird-ass game where you play a car with eyeballs and you're grabbing stuff off the around. It's really weird. Zam Wars, no idea what that was. I haven't actually tried to try this one yet. It looks very old. Paddlemania, POWs, Prehistoric Island, Cycle Soldier. Search and Rescue I am very familiar with. I actually played this in an arcade not too long ago, and I actually remember playing as a child. That's one of the ones I'll be showing off. Sasuke and Commander. This is an older game as well. Street Smart, from what I can tell, is essentially just a fighting game, kind of like Street Fighter. Time Soldiers is a lot like Search and Rescue. Tank 3. Vanguard is another one we'll be showing off. One of our writers actually suggested this to me. And World War. So let's actually go ahead and check out. And if people want to see more, I could probably make a video on them, but we're going to check out Beastbusters. What's interesting about this is that you can actually watch the game being played, or you can start a new game, or there are save states. And I'm actually going to go from where I stopped before. And here we go. And as you can see, this is a shooter with zombies. It's House of the Deading. But I'm actually controlling this with the left stick, and it actually controls fairly well. So far, this game, whenever I've died, it just lets me instantly continue. I have grenades I can shoot, and that's about it. Picking up ammo, shoot the birds. And I don't know if anything, like this stuff just kind of moves slower, but it does not feel like it's too crazy. Kick all the dudes. Uh-oh. Get rid of the birds. The last boss I fought was some crazy freaking man who was throwing stuff at me, and then I blew him up and he turned into a dog. I know, it's crazy, right? But I think this is pretty neat. I think this entire connection's pretty freaking cool. Everything, there's no slowdown or anything like that as far as I've seen. But I think it's wild that this was a thing before, like, our modern video games. And I always enjoyed looking back at these kind of things. Like I said before, I'm a Galaga fan. So I can just keep going if I want. I think I just lose my score, and that's about it. Get my grenades back. Go grenades! There's like rockets and stuff like that. It's actually really neat. And this is how it goes. You'll go through areas. You'll fight a boss. You'll get pickups and stuff like that. Get rid of that grenade there. Fun part is I can hold the left bumper and I rewind, and that's unlimited. And I can just go. So if anything terrible happens, I can just be like, nope. So I can if you lose, you can essentially just rewind. For those curious about achievements, they are all tied to, hey, beat the arcade, beat the arcade, beat the arcade of this game. So we're actually gonna go down here, and I can actually change the filter on or off. I can make the screen full screen, stretch it, and make it. I can make it an abomination. It looks really weird. Oh God, those men do not have very many clothes. Oh, guys! Oh, he just exploded. It's odd that a few of the games I picked are very violent. So let's go ahead and quit. We're not gonna save. We're just gonna keep going. And then where is the next one? There you are. So this one again, I've actually played a little bit of, and I remember playing this in the arcades. It's a shooter. Let's actually get this back to the sharp screen. And let's go. This one has like a very elaborate opening thing where it's like, hey, a ship's crashed and you're sent in with a buddy. You gotta figure out what's going on. Oh, look at that, not alien. All right, let's get out of here. There are pickups, there's all kinds of crazy stuff, there's fire. I remember always trying to get the fire power up and then being very disappointed every time I got it. But again, I was a stupid child back then. Ooh. You can roll. You can also do action roll. I also have, I believe, 8 lives. Ooh. Man, look at those not aliens. Oh. But yeah, I remember playing this. I mainly remember it because dudes just explode. And this is a twin stick shooter, of course. I also remember playing the Alien game that was similar, very like eerily similar to this. Nope, that dude just fell. So far, everything I have played, I think I've played everything except for that one I pointed out earlier. Everything I have played has controlled well. Even the weird shooter. Get rid of this rock. I almost at the high score. I did it. I am the high score. Oh, they're coming behind us. Oh, that's actually the first time I've died. But I will probably keep playing this one specifically, even after I stop making the video. And then the next one we're gonna play is Vanguard, which I think is one of the older games. It's essentially just a horizontal scrolling shooter game. Oh, he got me. So we'll get to this next area. And there are like little kind of like mini bosses that'll like reform multiple times. It's pretty great. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I remember this guy. I could never beat him. Look how crazy that thing looks. Man. I bet you he was this easy to avoid when I was younger. I was just stupid. Oh, he got me. And he turns into all these things. They're just tiny versions of him. It's great. I love it. Anyways, that was Search and Rescue. And then we're gonna go down to. But if you hold on, let me. Like Street Smart, it's essentially they just fight. Actually, let's watch. Then I can actually show this off, so you can actually fast forward and stuff like that. Then you win, and then the ambulance comes to take him to the SNK hospital, and then a lady comes out to congratulate you. See? Quit playback. I think the playback thing is really cool, so you can kind of see like how the game's played and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's check out Vanguard. Look at that dude. Look at that arcade art. Like if you want to see some cool like art and stuff, look up old arcade cabinets. It's amazing. 1981. So the way this one plays, and also the way you start by everything is hitting start. So this is the B button, Y, X, and A, and then I move around. That's it, and I can rewind. Oh, I can actually use the directional pad. Now I can just slam into dudes. It's like I can't give you the history of these games because I'm not super into cabinets and stuff like that, but I was very much into the fun, like playing them and like looking at them. But like I said before, a lot of arcade cabinets could be converted from one kind of arcade cabinet to another. Keep going. No idea how long this goes. I do have fond memories of playing in arcades, mostly playing Golden Axe, actually, or something that was Golden Axe related. I don't remember. It was at a pizza place. And I also remember getting a lot of money to play it because my parents didn't really want to listen to me whine. And I will admit that. Keep going. I'm almost at the high scores, 1,000 or 10,000. I can read, don't worry. That bar is filling up, but this music is amazing. Oh! But let's go ahead and leave that. I think we have a bit of time left. I think we can do one more. I want to show off. Where is it? There. New game. I think this is wild. I'm pretty sure this was just a straight up like entire like RPG kind of thing. I think it was like, I think this is console. I don't remember. I didn't look at it before I started. Okay, like look at all this. Look at all like this world building and everything. And look at that box art. Look at that dude on the left. Kind of looks like Hercules. Oh, look at this screen. This is amazing. Oh, this is great. Mutated creatures. Condition green. Ooh. But I very much think that just for nostalgia's sake and how well these seem to be running and everything, that this is worth it. Look at that. I got a level, I got money, I got MP, I have force, experience, I have life. This is crazy. Yo. Okay, wow, I got like inventory and stuff. That's amazing. I have purple hair and purple pants. They're like, I got an inn. There is that little kind of weird scrolling, and then at the bottom that's kind of weird. This is amazing. What years was this? Let's quit going back. Oh, it's saved, but whatever. 1990. This game is very, very old. I'm not going to do the math because I'll just make a fool of myself. Anyways, I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. This was the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. If you have nostalgia for any of these games, or if you're curious about them, I actually would suggest this. This is actually pretty freaking neat. I'm amazed that we are still able to play these things like that. I guess emulation is trivial now for stuff like this, getting the stuff to run like that. But I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fan channel. Thank you very much for joining me. This is the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. I really enjoy that I get to see all this box, all these like bonus features and all that kind of stuff. Like, look at all this. Like, you have the guidebooks, and that's pretty amazing. Touchdown Fever. Look at all that. So cool. Thank you and have a nice day. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If you subscribe, like us, it helps us so much. Sharing the video helps so much. And hit us up on Twitter. Thank you and have a nice day.